I've had the pleasure of working with a lot of big acts, and you know, one of the groups I signed about 5 years ago was Alter Bridge. Guys like this on an off day, or if they get together, they write music and they play the guitars and practice and have fun doing it. That's the difference. They don't really have to do it. They're passionate about what they do.
We started the Slash tour the day after I finished the last vocal for Alter Bridge 3.
For almost the last year, solid, he's been on the road. You know, I think he's spent maybe a week at home.
I remember finishing the vocal. I was in the studio with Elvis. I got on a plane, got to Los Angeles the next morning. I went to rehearsal for Slash thing, and then we went out and started doing Slash and Friends till October 6th.
We stopped tour, let's see, it was about January 9th. Miles went back out with Slash, and we just kind of needed a break. I went back down to Costa Rica, to the Mango Moon for my change of latitude and attitude.
So I figured I had 3 months to get some ideas put together for a solo record, which at this stage the drums are done, half of my guitars are done. I plan on getting back in July to help, you know, hopefully finish that up and get it out in January.
Yeah, I got a new tat.
Show you're doing.
New ink. Let's say I'm in Costa Rica. They have these masks that they make. There's two types of Indians. There's the Barucan, or where I am at. There's this Barucan and the Capoan Indians. And when the Spaniards were invading Costa Rica, they made these types of masks to try to ward off the Spaniards. And I just pulled it up. I was ready for some new ink, and Costa Rica's been a part of my life for the last couple of years, and so it kind of made sense.
Fret 12 is a company that my brother Dan and I and my Uncle Tom put together by Dan asking me if I would do an instructional DVD, and because he knew I was such a fan of them. I've got hundreds of them at home, and it's really been the way I've learned a lot of what I've learned over the years, and kind of a dream of mine to do one myself, you know, because it's something I love so much. And we're expanding Fret 12 to be the record label for my solo records release, and we're going to pretty much just put the songs for download through the Fret 12 sites and see what happens.
Miles was only off for 2 or 3 days between Slash and getting back with Alter Bridge. You know, he's been a war dog, man, road dog.
So October 6th, we play the show. I get up the next morning, get on the plane. I'm frantically looking over lyrics for Alter Bridge 3 to remember everything. I get off the plane that night, the 7th, and then early the 8th, we're in rehearsal and got a guitar on, and here we go.
Abbey Road, I think, approached us a couple years ago to initially see if we wanted to do this idea of selling the shows on USB drives to give to people as they walked out.
I think it's a great idea, and maybe it's a great show, maybe it's not a great show, but it's their show. It's the show that they went to.
I mean, I think it's cool. I think it's a really cool vibe.
And I know Mark, the first night, I think it kind of stressed him out a lot because he's like, oh, this is being recorded, this is being recorded, this is being recorded.
And I just decided to go back to my old ways and just play loose and have fun.
It doesn't even faze me, really. I didn't even really think about it.
I think it's a great, a great thing for fans, especially to literally from the last note of the night, 4 or 5 minutes later, they can walk out with a recording of the entire show.